Hey, everybody, welcome to Noir Bar. Come on in, grab a seat. Find a stool, a booth. It doesn't look like we have booths, but we do. Bar's here. Her ears are dirty.
Yes.
But...
fuck off.
Well, it's true.
Well, severely blocked in one ear, thank you very much.
So far...
It's not fun.
So far as doing some, Australian eucalyptus ear oil treatment where she's...
No. Oh god, I'm not seeing eucalyptus oil in my ear. Fucking hell. It's olive oil, dude.
So far as poured Australian olive oil in her ears and is waiting for it to drain out. Apparently people clean their ears this way, and I don't know.
It softens the earwax.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
And yeah, it helps get it out. Which it needs... Yeah, it needs to get out of my ear. Like...
It's called a Q-tip. The rest of the civilized world has these.
You used to Q-tips in your ear? Jesus Christ, man.
It's kind of what they're for.
No. That's not good. That just makes it worse.
Are you guys listening to this? Are you listening? Are you hearing?
It shoves the ear. It shoves earwax into your fucking ear. Doesn't get it out. Are you kidding me? It says on the thing, like, seriously, don't put this in your ear.
It says on the side of the Q-tip pack, seriously, don't put this in your ear.
Yes! I actually have a Q-tip pack where it actually says that. It actually says, seriously, don't put this in your ear. Put it around the ear. And around my ears, it's fine. I just have very small ear canals.
You have
It's not fun.
I love how you say that, like you don't have very small hands and feet and arms and legs and you know?
No, right? Like everything is small.
Far's a homunculus, in case you guys didn't know. She's a tiny little pocket person. So it's just...
Were you about to say pocket penis?
No, I was
Were you about to say pocket penis?
I was not going to say pocket penis.
Because I can assure you I am not a pocket penis.
No, pocket person.
Uh-huh. Polly Pocket, if you will.
Polly Pocket, yeah. Oh my god, we're actually open. I love it. So let's see who's here. We got Fucktard5 showed up right away. That's great. Hey Fucktard, how's it going? And Ham and Beans is here and needs me now more than ever.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, well that's a...
Yep.
What do you need him for?
I don't ask those kind of questions. I just, you know, hey, that's great. Moving on. The Alamo Gulf Citizens here. Sound of Silence, he loves it. Leo Prime, Marie Michelle, and T. I love TOS's comment. I'm actually awake for a normal bar. It's been months. Noir Bar, autocorrect, hates your bar. It's not a normal bar. And I'm late to my own pub. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Booze run, Polly. That's why they left. Yeah, well, who doesn't pregame? I know people that go to bars sober. I know people that actually that actually do that. They don't show up drunk. And you can't show up too drunk. I've actually been refused entry to a bar for being too drunk. It sucks. When the doorman
How drunk do you have to be?
When you hit the door frame trying to walk into the bar,
dude,
the bouncer will bounce you, and that's what happened. I walked right into the fucking door frame.
You know, I knew a person that got kicked out of a casino twice.
Hey fella,
one night.
Do you like Kern's bread?
Well, gee, I don't know, I guess.
You gotta be positive.
Well, Cold Krill, thank you for the $10. Bartender loves to be tipped because that's how we keep the lights on. First Noir Bar since the racist piece of shit Colin Powell died after being double jabbed for the coof. Fuck that globalist piece of shit. I hope Satan is pissing fire in his globalist mouth. But there's no hate here. No, what hate?
What?
I sensed a message of goodwill. What? What? Far.
Yes?
This is what one earbud in one ear and a bunch of olive oil in the other does for you. You can't hear shit.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, okay? Like, I thought it would be fine, but then it got to a point where it's like, no, this needs to be fixed. And yeah.
Far.
Look, it'll be fine in a minute, okay? I'll take it out,
are
and then I'll put the in.
I gotta ask. So you put a bunch of olive oil in your ear. What do you do?
Yes.
Do you dip your head to the other side and wait for gravity to take effect?
Actually, no. It kind of just dissolves into the wax.
Gross. Yuck.
Well,
Oh, that's worse than
you
that
asked,
barnacle
okay?
DS.
Polly, you asked.
I asked,
You
but
asked. I gave you a fucking answer. What do you expect?
Well,
Yo.
I guess that's it.
Hello.
What was that?
I think it's a palm.
Oh God, it's drunken uncle. Jesus, that's what happens when you have an open door policy.
Well, mate, if you're gonna fucking have something that's called a bar, I'm gonna show up. Right?
It is a public house, and Far. You know what I forgot to do?
What did you forget to do?
Yeah. Oh, how are you,
Rambo.
Uncle?
There he
Yeah,
is.
great.
I forgot to put
What?
I forgot to put Rambo the Fox up. There he is.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta have Rambo.
You still alive?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, but live.
So everyone just heard how you ignored me. You got, Drunkle's here. By the way, I just thought of something else.
Which is
No, where was the how are you, Drunkle? Where's,
How are you, Drogo?
Drunkle, I'm listening to you. I know how you are. You're fucking slosh.
Well, I'm gonna relay a little secret to you right now. That
All right.
it's 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm. So how's the foreigner?
Pretty good. We're watching True Detective.
Like actually?
Yeah.
The first one, second one, third one?
First series, second episode. We were watching Supernatural when she came back because that's what we've been watching. And then she just said something, and I just went, "Oh my god, you like fucking Woody Harrelson looking for a goddamn Twinkie?" And she went, "What?" And I went, "You never seen fucking Zombieland?" So we watched Zombieland. I wasn't happy about it, but we watched fucking Zombieland. And then she went, "All right, so if we're talking Woody Harrelson, let's watch fucking True Detective." We're on episode 2.
See, now, Far is well aware of this. True Detective Season 2 is, the
I
greatest.
was waiting for it.
No.
I was waiting for this.
Episode 2.
No, I'm aware of
Episode
that. I'm aware of that. But
Okay, all right, okay.
True Detective Season 2 is the greatest neo-noir produced in the last 25 years.
Really?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are
I'm
you
not-
actually now? Because you know how I feel about noir as you feel about noir, right?
Yes.
So when you say this is the greatest fucking noir show, right?
The greatest neo-noir in the last 25 years. Yes,
Are you
season 2.
seriously?
Yes.
Like, seriously?
It's that good.
Good God.
Bonk.
All right.
Alamo,
Okay.
Gulf Citizen, thank you for the $2. Oh, hold on. There's another one coming in. Give me a second. It's coming. It's coming. It's going to happen. Fuck Sinatra. Fuck Sinatra. Fuck Sinatra.
I pay for your food, you brittle-boned fuck. You brittle-boned fuck.
I'll do them in reverse order so that actually makes sense.
You shall.
Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3. Drunko! I tweeted you the best thing. Someone has the Someone has the balls.
Sorry, who was the ball?
Someone. That's literally what it says.
What?
It says,
Who?
I tweeted you the best thing, comma,
We're all-
someone has the balls.
We're looking for the balls right now. Where are they?
Apparently they're on Twitter. For you. So you would have to go to
Right.
Twitter to find out who has the balls.
That is not going to happen, sir. I'm feel bad to watch True Detective. I just wanted to drop in and say, hey.
You're not
Just
gonna
remember.
stay and hang out. You're just gonna drop in and then fuck off.
Yeah, you just wanted to
it
drop
was a
in,
joke.
inform you,
Shut,
leave.
shut. I live in a real country.
well.
Right, shut up.
It's just-
Are you sure about that?
But
Do you have
I
a license to your opinion there, sir?
I've got more history, sir.
Yeah, but your
Your
license
history
for
depends
everything.
on my history of sending people over saying, mate, you're in fucking
I-
history, you prick.
All right. Whatever you say, Palm.
Oh, yeah. Great effort.
Well,
well,
I know. I do have to go. I was only in here where the foreigner was having a shower. I thought I'd have 5 minutes, but apparently she doesn't bathe very well. So I'll catch you guys later.
So have fun with your unhygienic foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say foreigner, you mean French?
No.
Well, you said she didn't bathe.
No, it's actually a different part of Europe. Who knew there was more?
Well,
It's not all France.
certainly
Wow.
not I.
Yeah, it's either France or Southern France. Brilliant job.
Yep.
I hope you have a good night, Polly. Far, always a bloody pleasure.
It is.
You guys
It
take
is.
it easy.
All right.
Everyone in the chat,
Night.
hang
Bye.
around. It's going to be a good one.
It will be. We have space news.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
We do.
You know. Give me one space news real quick.
Yeah, I can actually. You want
Real quick.
You want a quick space news?
Just wet my whistle, man.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to share my screen share.
One space.
Screen. Go
I'm
live.
hovering over quit Discord right now, dude.
Okay, look at this. This is actually exciting fucking news,
Hey, that's neat.
isn't it? Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to share it with everyone else. Display capture. There it is. NASA targets February for launch of Artemis 1. Its first moon rocket since the Apollo missions. It's sending a fucking
know
rocket to
what?
the moon.
I actually agree with Far. That is neat.
It is fucking cool. And they called it the Artemis 1. Far and I were just talking. Why are there no things in space called Artemis? And look, there is. It's artificial.
I mean,
but
there probably is. There probably is, but like,
well, there's over 200 moons,
It's
and not
probably an
one of them is
asteroid.
named Artemis.
it's probably like an asteroid somewhere.
I mean, there's just things out there that don't even have names. And like one of them is
Yeah,
gonna be
like
called Artemis at
20-something
one point,
moons
you
of
know?
Jupiter.
See? Yeah. One of them is gonna get called Artemis. I mean, that's up to you. That is.
I pay for your food, you
It
brittle
is.
boned fuck.
Well, actually, it's an artist conception, so it's Getty Artemis 1. But whatever. It is.
All right, well, I'm getting into its tits. I love it.
God.
So there you go. You came in. You got a quick, cool news space story.
Hey, dude, man, I made it. Right. I hope you have a fucking great show tonight.
You
I'll
as
be
well.
listening to it
Well,
tomorrow.
I mean, you
Don't
as
get me
well.
wrong,
You
right?
don't have a show tonight. I hope you have a great. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Have a good time enjoying. What's his fucking nuts?
Real life? You want to say real
No,
life?
no. True
Oh,
Detective.
yeah, enjoy
True-
real life.
You know, True
Oh,
Detective
hey.
season 1. I've
Oh,
watched it. You have a good time
touching
watching Matthew
women.
McConaughey.
Oh, what a prick.
You watching Matthew
True
McConaughey play the
Detective, yeah,
world's
we're
most
watching-
unbelievable character. I hate that
We're watching
guy.
True Detective, mate. It ain't
Yeah,
about
but not the
Matthew
good one.
McConaughey, mate. It's about fucking Woody Harrelson. That guy's making this show right now.
Oh man, wait till you see with the fucking all the girls he's fucking in that season, man. Oh, whew.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
spoil it for me now.
Gee, whew.
Alright.
I don't know what it
alright.
is about his 50-year-old pot-bellied, snaggle-toothed, balding ass that attracts 19-year-old girls with big tits, but it works.
It's probably the money.
It's probably the fact he's executive producer of the show that had something to do with it. Yeah.
Why not both?
Yeah. Cheers, mate. We have a fucking great night. Far, always a goddamn pleasure. Polly, I will see you soon in professional capacity.
Indeed.
All right then.
All right, so.
Later's
guys.
on.
Later.
All right, Alamo, thank you for the $2. Wait, if I were to put something about a bar or a pub in the title of my stream, Drunken will show up? Doubtful. Highly doubtful. Nice try. Yeah, I see your point. But you never know. He might just randomly come in.
Or he'll find his way.
Fucks it up.
I pay for your food, you brittle boned fuck.
Let's see. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3. Polly! I just sent you the best thing ever, too. Okay, I will go look into that. And Cult of Krill, thank you for the $3. I spent decades working in microbiology. I can assure you, space isn't real.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, I sent Far a debate that happened on YouTube, and she didn't even watch it. They were debating on whether or not space was real.
Who was debating this?
No, I don't know. I don't know who the. Well, I mean, I don't know their names. It was like the bum down the street and the meth head who lives in the abandoned house. I don't know.
Well, that's probably why I didn't watch it.
That's not why. That's not why. I send far all
You're
kinds
right.
I send far all kinds of
You're
crazy
right. It's
shit.
just I didn't want the illusion ruined.
Hold on. It's it is Sinatra and I. There, that's his name. Sinatra and I we're talking about this debate channel, and it's apparently a place online where JF still exists. I was shocked.
Really?
Yeah, he's and oddly, more than anything, why did I send you a picture of an ass?
Where did you send a picture of an ass?
I don't know. There it is, right there in your DMs. I sent you a picture of.
Oh, but is this the butt lifting shorts? Because you were like, I can't find shit.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
yeah. Butt lifting shorts are the summer version of the Amazon scrunch butt. No, I'm just scrolling by and it's like, look, there's a picture of an ass. Why did I send a picture of an ass?
Yeah, that was why, because you're like, this is what I'm reduced to. I need your help. Assist me. It's like you sent me that. It's like, yeah, okay, I can see you need my help with finding me.
Okay, look, here it is. Look, there, I found it. Paste and go.
Oh yeah, no, I see it here. Okay, okay. I
Well,
don't even remember this.
Everyone else wants to see it too. It's not all about you, Far. Okay, hold on. There it is.
Oh no, I see why I completely skipped that over, because right underneath it you sent the one of our Chris Chan replacement almost.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And I was like, yeah, you sure you want to watch that one?
There it is.
That's more the one that took my attention.
The Great Space Hoax. Is space a hoax? F.E. Aussie versus T-Jump. So some smug-looking Australian, right over here on the left.
Smug-looking.
Yeah, that's true. is arguing one or another side of space being real against the New Zealand wizard.
Okay.
What does he look like to you?
I mean, you have a fair point. Like, geez, like, why even debate that?
Why did 14,000 people watch it debate?
Yeah, I mean, that too. Like, what the fuck?
I pay for your food, you brittle bone fuck.
Thank you, C Times, for the $3 since I missed Triple Gay and managed to stay up for this. I pay for your food, you brittle bone fuck. Fair enough. Yeah, actually, yeah, you weren't around for Triple A earlier. Huh.
No, I was not. I was sleeping.
Not you.
Oh.
C Thomas.
Well, I'm sorry. Jeez.
This channel has the greatest fucking modern day debate is what it's called. So if we go over here and we look to see what things. Oh, they're even on Spotify.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So if we look at the kind of debates that these people have, Matt Dillahunty versus Converse Contender is on the biblical slavery debate. Yeah, see there's JF right there, and it's Stéphane Molyneux versus Jean-François Guirapi. On they're always doing communism versus capitalism, and JF is always taking the side of capitalism.
Jesus.
So broken clock, right twice a day it happens. But then you
I guess so.
and a lot
Still weird.
You get a lot of flat Earth debates, and I mean a lot.
They're still around.
Yeah. The Flatter Day Saint versus FTFE on Flat
Flatter
versus
Day
Globe.
Saint?
Yeah, Flatter Day Saint.
I'm sorry, Flatter Day Saint.
That's right.
That's actually what it goes by. That is the chosen name.
Yes.
That is the name he chose. Flatter Day Saint.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. My dude.
They got look.
That is both terrible but fantastic.
There's Flatter Day Saint and so on, and then T-Jump versus Howard Stirrup on Flat Earth, and then we got Nathan Thompson versus Davey versus Snake versus Word of Whoever on Flat Earth. And then we got flat versus globe debate between Brian versus Mr. Sensible.
Why didn't I flinch?
These are all in a
Because
week,
the laws
by the
of
way.
science differ fundamentally from those of...
Fuck you!
Mendrix, thank you for the $17 and a well-deserved ball to the face for Neil deGrasse Tyson. There are more bikes in my garage than stars in the universe. Black Science Man. Party, because he stole them, you see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it. Oh no. I thought I was just bragging for a second.
Well, or maybe Mentrix meant nothing by that, and I just made it horrible. I don't know.
Maybe. It is a mystery, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Does God exist? David Smalley versus Stuart Kennel. The answer is yes. What's the debate? Fuck. Okay, let's see. What else do we got here? Did the flood of Noah happen? Is veganism morally obligatory? The answer is no.
Hey, this is just...
I could solve half of
YouTube
these for
debates
you.
the channel.
Yeah, communism versus capitalism. Capitalism. Like, most of these are just these are easy to answer. What are you guys debating? Like,
I don't know, I guess they're debating whether the Earth is flat? Like, Jesus Christ, how much free time do these people have?
is there good evidence for evolution? The answer is yes.
Yes!
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Oh
What's
my
the-
god, yes! Fucking move on! Jesus Christ.
Flat versus globe. Globe. The answer is globe.
Hey, or dome.
Oh my god,
Yeah, dome Earth.
they do 12-hour debates for.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. 12 hours. No.
Atheist
Like,
versus
that's
Christian.
too long.
Why doesn't God make himself known? That was like answered like a few centuries ago. It's a thoroughly debunked point. It's called the natural process argument. Find something new to argue about. Evidence for Bigfoot? That sounds like it's...
Oh, shit! Fucking Bigfoot.
James Robert Clark III donated $2. Hey, kiddo. I hear you really... I hear you got a lovely Aussie here. No, but we do have Far. Since...
Ouch.
Well,
Ouch! It's fucking harsh, dude! What the fuck? Holy shit!
Far, would you not consider it a little strange if I called you lovely out of nowhere? Wouldn't that just be like, what just
That
happened?
would make me very, suspicious, honestly.
Right? Like, it'd be weird. It'd be awkward.
Particularly from you. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Far, you're a lovely person. You know that?
What do you want?
See
What do you want from me?
See what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Since my Elena is now getting deep-dicked by that fat Cuban, I need a new woman to converse with and be horny at. Don't worry, kiddo. My flight credits are good for Australia as well as Argentina. What is happening in this donation?
Yo, what? I have a girlfriend.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I'm in a very happy relationship. I'm sorry.
And besides, if you enter Australia, you got to stay in a hotel for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Have fun in your hotel quarantine, dude.
Wow.
Or you're more likely to catch something than not.
Look.
Wait, was that shoe?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
A debate on gun control that chew on heads in.
What is this channel?
That's
What
one of-
is this fucking channel?
That's one of those things where you're hoping the person isn't debating the side you agree with, because it's like, stop helping. You know, it's... This is modern day debates.
Oh, fuck.
And here's,
Yeah.
you know, AP, apostate prophet. I've talked about it
Yeah?
before, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Muslim versus atheist. Unfortunately, in this argument, the atheist is right.
Oh no, dude. It's like the one time.
Yeah. Oh no, hold on. It happened again. David Chikachu. Yeah, that's actually how you say his name.
Are you?
Oh no, Daniel. Daniel Hatikachu.
Oh god.
It's HAQIQATJOU. Daniel Chikachu.
It sounds like a rip-off Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. And it's atheist versus Muslim. And again, unfortunately, the atheist is right. But, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah, this guy, by the way, if you're an American taxpayer, you can be happy that Daniel Chikachu took a whole bunch of your federal tax money, and if you live in Massachusetts, your state tax money, and used it for a bunch of scholarships that he got to go to Harvard, a premier Ivy League institution, to study all kinds of things, where he turns around and calls America the most racist place in the world, that it's inherently Islamophobic, that democracy is a complete failure, that capitalism is a failure, and that Sharia law is the way to go. Except he debated our man AP over here, apostate prophet, and AP cornered him into saying, so Sharia law for the entire world, right? And Daniel Chikachu's like, well, yeah. And he goes, you know, there are numerous states in the world where Sharia law is the law of the land, right? He's like, yeah. He goes, have you ever lived in one? No. Would you ever live anywhere other than America? And he's like, well, no. So you're just kind of a hypocrite then, huh? It's like, yeah. So he used all of our tax money, especially if you live in Massachusetts, to go to an Ivy League institution for free to talk about how horrible this place is that he will never, ever leave. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic, dude.
Yeah. And that's not a reason to get rid of scholarships. That's a reason to not give scholarships to open authoritarian bigots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Enough of that.
Okay.
Enough of
Okay.
that. Spectral Umbreon. That's not our AP. But okay.
Yeah. Right?
No, it happens all the time, man. Whenever I'm saying like AP and people are like, what did Oz Paul do? No, not that one. It's a totally different one.
Yeah. Different AP.
I was talking to Zelthor the other day and I said, so I was reading in the AP. And he goes, why are you calling him the AP? I said, no, the Associated Press, man. Fuck Sinatra.
I pay for your food, you brittle boned fuck.
And Samael, thank you for the $3. Who are these voices? And how did they get in my dressing room? What? Are you listening to us while you're naked and getting dressed? Don't do that. That's weird.
Yeah, that. Wow. Okay, I'm uncomfortable.
I mean, you
Thanks,
could,
Sam.
I guess you could like come hang out with us or something. I mean, you're in the server. What
Just not naked.
Yeah. Put clothes on before you come in. Definitely. But weirdo. So far, how you been?
I've been all right.
I didn't
Thank
even
you.
ask that yet.
No, you didn't.
How's stuff
You
and things?
didn't. It's going all right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm okay.
How's the oil in the ear?
I took out the ear, but it seems to be okay for now.
So fucking gross.
Look, whatever, okay? I'm doing what needs to be done. It helps. Maybe you should try it sometime.
No.
No? You're just refusing?
Would you even use like an eyedropper?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel weird? Like I know what it's like when you go swimming and you get water stuck in your ear. I can't imagine something as thick as
look,
oil.
I won't lie. When it like actually gets into the ear canal, it does feel a little weird. But at the same time, you feel so much better for it afterwards.
I got something stuck in my eye. And no, I'm not pouring olive oil in it.
But I'm not gonna. You don't put olive oil in your eyes. Oh.
I don't know, John. You don't pour in your ears either. It didn't slow you down.
Yeah, well, obviously you can.
Punk. Not a CIA glowy donated $2 to say, hey kids, did you know that space is fake and the government is corrupt? Do you want to join us in a cool boogaloo group that's called January 6th Party? This is totally not a sting. Not a sting.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you want to see a video of a Marine Corps veteran stop a robbery with his bare hands?
Yeah, sure.
You want to see this? Are you still?
Yeah.
Are you still watching the thing? Okay, yeah, you are.
Yes.
Well, don't yell at me. All right, here we go.
All right. Jesus.
Okay, it's real short, so we're gonna watch it a few times. So there he is. He's just standing there. He's mind his own business. And come the two skinny little robbers. Is it? Give me your gun, you fuck. And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, there it goes.
And the other guy just runs. Give me that fucking gun, you little prick.
Yeah. Well done, dude.
Hold on, one more time.
Congrats.
What's that? I got a gun. No, you don't. Look at that. Oh, actually, look, he loses it. Actually, look at that. Like he pulls away, right? And he still comes in and just fucking boom. Look at that. Look at my pause game. Look at the fist.
Oh
right?
my god.
And he punches him so hard he knocks his friend over. Boom! And his friend, this skinny little bastard, just scrambles the fuck out of there. I love it.
Ah, wow. The cult.
Holy shit. Marine Corps guys are awesome. What else can you say? And don't fuck around with Arizona. I mean, holy shit.
Right? Yeah, what are you doing robbing a place in Arizona?
I mean, you realize they have constitutional carry there, right? He didn't...
Yeah, like, that's... Jesus.
Oh, off-duty Newton police officer stops armed robbery. You want to watch that one? Yeah, let's watch that one.
Alright.
Nah, it's some idiot yakking over top of it. I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
And you know what we're gonna say? We're gonna watch some stuff for some Arkansas traffic stop shootout caught on dash cam. 25 million views. It happens in Arkansas. Oh shit! Holy fuck!
Whoa, fuck!
All right, yeah.
Yeah, he's just reversing out of there.
Yeah, let's just. All right, let's watch this go down.
Doping the fuck out.
Watching videos and chats like, guys, we can't see what you're watching. Well, I wanted to see if it was worth watching first. Okay, here we go. I can turn down the volume. So watch this guy. He pulls over.
Yeah.
In Arkansas, and he just comes out blasting.
Yeah. All right.
Hey!
Yeah, there he goes. Like, okay, and then there's this car coming around, right?
And this guy's like, whoa, I don't want any parts of this shit.
Yeah, and then he's like, yes, he's the gun, and he just... and he just...
Bye.
Yeah, not destroy.
He's gone. Like, I am way the fuck out of here.
That fucking corner in reverse, dude. Dude, that is some like gotta get the fuck out of here if I've ever seen it, you know. Oh, look at this dude. Look at him.
Wait. What? Okay, what is that windshield made out of? Or what kind of BB gun do you have? What is going on?
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, and he goes back to the car. Does he just? Yeah, and he leaves. What was the point? What was the point? The fuck was the point in that?
I mean, I get the idea of bulletproof glass, but I mean, you need. Hold on. Who got out of the car? Did you drop someone off? A passenger apparently got out of the car, and that was weird. They kind of like
look. An Uber driver or something? Like
it slows down and it walks away and then stops and then looks back. The car goes away and then this person just kind of saunters off into the woods.
What the fuck? And does he come out of the woods again?
I got the female walking towards me, so it's like I don't want any part in this. Let me out of here. She's probably pretty fucking smart. I have no interest in getting into gunfights with cops. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is she saying something? 'Cause I can't hear any audio.
Well, that's your fault.
Well, no. That's you, not like that's
Well,
you screen sharing.
fine. I'll share the fucking right thing with you then. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Everything's a complaint with the Australians.
Well, I'm sorry, but like
No.
it seemed important.
He's like, he goes, what the hell is he doing? And she's like, I don't know. And it's like, all right, get down on your knees, put that down. She had her phone or whatever the fuck in her hand. He goes like, okay, I'm gonna
God, she's just shaking as well. Like fucking hell.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, that was insane.
I can't believe you let her out of the car.
Yeah, right? Oh, and there's the police tape now. This is now a crime scene.
You're damn right it is. Okay, let's
Yeah, I
just,
mean, like, it obviously is a crime scene, but Jesus Christ.
So, 40 shots were fired during the shootout Sunday. The suspect was later caught and faces attempted murder and other charges. November 15th, 2018.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that one car was like, well, time to hit the dusty trail. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
like my favorite part. Honestly,
Absolutely.
just that car, not just reversing and turning around. No. He could have like reversed and just like done a Yui, right? No, this motherfucker decided to take the corner in reverse.
Yeah, it looks like I just put the video in reverse because he just drives straight backwards and gone.
Right? Like, no, that's not you putting it in reverse. That is literally taking the corner in reverse. Like, god damn, that dude is so fucking lucky. That guy is so lucky that there was no one coming the other way.
Whew.
Because he obviously went over to the other side of the road, too.
Holy shit, I was not expecting that dramatic of a Arkansas shootout. I was like,
That was fantastic.
yeah, it's, whew.
Like,
Hey.
oh man.
Hey, do you want to hear the most unsurprising news story that I've read in a long time?
Alright then, what's so unsurprising?
Here we go. Trucks carrying lumber and candles burst into flames after collision.
Oh my god.
Really?
Candles and flames. Candles and flames.
Candles and lumber, they burn. I don't know if you knew that, but they burn.
Yeah. Oh, I was not aware that they burnt. Thank you for telling me that. Now I won't be carrying trucks. I won't be driving trucks that are full of lumber and candles. Fucking hell.
The matchstick made in heaven created a huge problem for authorities who shut down the entire blah, 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 blah. At times, the backup stretched for 10 miles. It's a mess, basically. Okay, you're not helping.
Yeah, like...
Tell the story. Okay, here we are. Now we go. Firefighters brought the flames under control about 10:30 a.m., nearly 3 hours after the wreck was first reported. According to officials, there were multiple explosions when a truck hauling a flatbed loaded with lumber crashed into another truck hauling a trailer filled with 10,000 pounds of candles.
Oh, God.
I'm laughing because probably no one was hurt, but you got these firemen, right?
Yeah, oh, God.
And they got the
right?
hoses turned on, and they're like, why isn't the fire going out? You know? Because it's
Right? It's like, it's fucking lumber and candles. Like, holy shit.
Oh. Yeah, that's it sounds like fire be like delicious hydrocarbons. Yeah. It's
Yeah, right.
Nothing but I was about to say frangible material. That's not the right word. Flammable material. There we go.
Yeah. It's almost as if like flammable materials burn.
Straight from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Do you know what I had to do to get this fucking article to show up? I had to turn off every fucking ad block, every fucking no script, they tried again and again and again to get me to fucking like, you know, and it's like, stay informed, know what's going on, subscribe for this amount of money, and then turn off all ads, remove all ads. Like, wow, you guys are really hard up for money at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Right?
Maybe it's because you're still reporting on the Ahmaud Arbery case like a year and a half later.
Oh, fuck.
Remember that guy? He's the jogger. He's the original jogger.
Oh my. Okay.
He was jogging
Yeah.
with a hammer, or was it a wrench? I can't remember now. He was the guy that was fucking around inside the house that was still under construction. And then a bunch of good old boys ended up following him down, and then they got in like an argument, and then he ended up grabbing the guy's fucking rifle, and he ended up being shot down. And they're still covering the story because there's like, you know, hot developments every day apparently.
How much more can you cover with that?
That's what I'm saying.
Guys.
It explains why the Atlanta Journal-Constitution is running out of money.
Uh-huh. They're really focusing on the wrong shit.
Yeah. Or what does your star sign say
Well,
about your
what the
COVID? Well, hold on, let me read it. What does
I'm just reading the title. Like, what the fuck?
What does your star sign say about your COVID vaccination status? One Utah county crunched the numbers at taxpayer expense.
Great. Taxpayer money going to the right causes right here. Fuck me. What the fuck? I was not expecting that.
One Utah county hopes coronavirus vaccine doses for everyone. Freedom. Sheckelstein, thank you for the $1. $1 for the sexiest voice on the internet. Hey, Far. They should have given that to you.
What do you want from me?
Well, I don't know. You took that lovely thing so hard. I thought I would. She's fine.
Suspicious.
It's suspicious.
You want something from me, but I don't know what.
Goodwill. That's what I want from you. Okay. Health officials.
Right, sure it is.
Health officials in Salt Lake County hoping to sway more residents to go get their shots, suggesting the time is right now that Mercury isn't in retrograde anymore. Analyzed a swath of data of about 1.2 million residents and tweeted a breakdown of their vaccination status by astrological sign. Fuck you, Utah. What?
Holy fuck!
I mean, this is in Salt Lake County. It's all Mormons. Don't they have a problem with all this divination? Like, I don't care one way or another, but like, what the fuck?
No, this is hilarious. But yeah, you're right. Like, this is a what, primarily Mormon community?
Yeah.
Why would you do this for Mormons? Of all people.
And like, can you imagine Annabelle Timsit? Annabelle Timsit, the writer here, how she felt when her editor came up to her and said, "Oh my God."
What?
It's from the Washington Post.
What? Are you kidding me?
I thought I saw, like, I'm like, is that a tiny little Washington Post there? This article's originally from the fucking Washington Post, and it's just reprinted at Yahoo News.
Oh my God.
I'm face palming. I'm actually face palming right now.
Holy fuck. Okay, like, you said some Yahoo News, right? Because it's just absolutely, like, just bottom of the barrel shit, right? The Washington Post. Oh my God. How far the Washington Post has fallen. Holy shit.
I know. I mean, you employed the actual journalists who published a series of articles that brought enough attention to bring down a president. You guys were behind publicizing and uncovering key evidence in Watergate, in the Watergate scandal that resulted in Nixon resigning. Now you're doing this.
Yep.
Like you said, how far you have fallen. The Washington Post, a former newspaper. Okay.
Yeah, so does it actually say anything about the astrology shit in here? Like, what is the actual stuff?
Astrological signs are tribal, Rupp told the Washington Post. They bring out a competitiveness in people because nobody wants their sign to be ranked lowest, even if they don't believe in astrology. To get these numbers, the county's health department compared anonymized birth dates of vaccinated residents with data on the national distribution of astrological sign. Something they said we wouldn't normally do if this were an actual scientifically valid study. No.
Really now?
The whole purpose of the 10 minutes it took to come up with this was to get the conversation going about vaccination at this time when having a message fatigue around vaccination. Yeah, I don't think it's message fatigue. I think it's just you've put it across to enough people that motherfuckers are just, sick of hearing Joe Biden talk about how his patience is wearing thin. Because it was, this will stop you from getting COVID. And then, well, no, it'll just make COVID not as bad if you do get it. And it's like, oh, well, no, it won't even do that. It will just stop others. It'll make you less transmissible, less communicable if you do get it. And then it's like, well, actually, you need a booster and a third one. And now it's, well, you're going to need a booster every 6 months. I think that's the fatigue, is the changing story.
Right?
Pretty sure that's where the fatigue's coming from.
Like, man, I just want one vaccine and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do it, just do that. Like, holy fuck.
Well, now, I'm a Virgo, and I want to know.
Oh. You want to know. You want to know. Come on, tell us. Come on.
But it doesn't say. It doesn't have, a pie chart.
But it doesn't even tell you?
No. Oh, the Washington Post's Ellen Francis contributed to this report. What would we do without the journalistic contributions of Ellen Francis? We'd be lost. I mean, democracy dies in darkness, right?
Me.
Fuck you, people.
Just fucking tell us what if you're gonna be doing this shit, right, you might as well just tell us the results, right? That gave us nothing except, wow, you guys wasted your fucking time, didn't you?
Holy shit, look at that. Hey, Sam, here's an article for you. Income earned during the marriage are his separate property. Robert De Niro won't be splitting his $500 million fortune with his estranged wife in divorce settlement, court decides. That's hard to believe. Huh. Jesus.
Yeah, alright.
So she's like, that's his second wife, and she's like, I'm gonna get half your shit. And no, apparently not.
Yeah, that is.
Woof.
All right.
Yeah, one and done. Remember? Yeah, I do. All right, one and done.
Yeah, I also remember 2 weeks to flatten the curb. Am I right?
Yeah. And masks work until Biden doesn't wear one, and then Jen Psaki can tell us how. We're not supposed to be doing politics on this show, remember?
No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about Scranton's historic Electric City sign that remains in the dark because the owner can't pay his electric bill.
What? What?
I just love that headline so much.
What?
So apparently Scranton, Ohio, I believe Scranton's in Ohio, has a historic Electric City sign. There it is, right there. Scranton, the Electric City, that's not lit up because the owner can't pay the electric bill.
Oh my god.
Scranton's iconic Electric City sign that brightens the downtown has gone dark. The office building that sits atop a vacant... I'm good at English tonight. The office building it sits atop has been vacant for some time, and the owner, Robert Italian, said he can no longer afford to pay the bill of about $500 a month to keep the sign lit. The sign above the Scranton Electric building at this place has been kept off for the past 2 weeks, Italian man said. It's turned off. It's been turned off for weeks, he said. Well, it's a good thing you got an interview with him.
Right? I would never have I really wanted that clarified, you know?
He has been discussing the status of the sign with city officials and hopes a financial arrangement can be made to get the sign turned on again. Somebody's going to step up. It's just a matter of time, Italian man said. The concern of the city getting involved includes that the sign is not necessarily a municipal expense and that it raises the question of whether the sign should or would or should or whatever the fuck be a legitimate city expense, he said. Well, whatever. You look like a bunch of jerk-offs. Is it just me, or does that look like a model? That picture.
It really does.
Like, doesn't it look like
a miniature?
Yeah.
Like a miniature you would see.
Like a dollhouse.
An establishment shot.
Yeah.
Of like a movie or something like that. Or like something that's going to be blown up.
These look like tiny little... Right, yeah. These look like tiny little fake trees. That doesn't look like... That doesn't look real.
It looks like it's going to be blown up at any second for some shitty B movie.
It's just... Duck, go this real fast here. Why am I getting a bunch of pictures of Joe Biden?
Yeah, why?
Thank God I had the fucking safe search turned on.
Oh, God.
Seriously, what is with all the Joe Biden pictures? Is he from Scranton? Is it Scranton, Indiana? Is that where he's from?
Is it?
I don't know. Scranton, Pennsylvania? Excuse me, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, that's probably why he visited Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Great. Now the image search is ruined. Thanks, Joe Biden.
Everybody goes to see the Scranton Electric sign, and the lights are out, much like Joe Biden. No politics. I said no politics.
Yeah, no politics. Let's move on. Let's move the fuck up. Why does it keep coming back?
I don't know. But seriously, that looks so fake. Okay.
It does.
Okay, Far.
Okay, yes.
You're going to go get a tattoo. Let's just say, hypothetically.
Okay, hypothetically.
You're going to go get a tattoo. Where are the two places you shouldn't get a tattoo? It's quick.
Bottom, back, and back of the neck?
Bottom, back, and back of the neck. Good answers. I think back of the neck's actually okay. Because women can wear their hair down. All right, so that's cool. Right?
Oh, actually, no, I changed my mind with back of the neck. Face.
Face is the correct answer. You do not want to get...
Holy fuck! Holy fuck, that's hell... wow. Wow. Oh man. The more you look at it, the worse it gets.
Yeah, let's just make it bigger. Just because then it'll be worse. It's
Yeah, it just... Oh god.
like, what's he got here? Man, bear, pig? What is this? A werewolf on his neck?
You're right. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, he has a beard. I couldn't even tell under all that ink. He's got a great beard.
Oh god.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. Just remember, kids, the worst sentence for a man in crisis to hear is, quote, hello, I am from the government and I am here to help. Yeah, that's...
Right.
So here's a clearer picture of him, clearly when he was a younger man. It's a very nice pentagram you have on your forehead there. Looking good, looking good.
Right, yeah, fantastic.
See, what I think happened here, hilariously, is that like he was losing his hair, but at one point, this is where his hairline was. You see what I mean?
Oh, you're...
We're looking at the picture on the left here, Chad.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean, though. Oh, boy.
And I have to ask, is this a giant bow tie he has on his neck? A polka dot bow tie?
You're right! Yeah, I think it is! I think it fucking is! Dude! Is that also a spider on his nose? Or an ant?
Are those multiple arms reaching up, grabbing his nose? Multiple hands.
Yeah.
Like these are arms and those are hands. I don't know. Like the ink's gone so far, it's lost all distinction, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Do you think he has more tattoos like further down his body? Same
Yes.
vein of just
Yep.
fuck it, more ink than skin.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't see the V-neck as far here, but here, like,
Yeah.
it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Man, bear, pig is sitting on top of some sort of pagan goat or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Well, you know what,
Fucking
Duck Dog? You bring up the ass. There's this one girl. No, that's Doxy. I can't tell that story. But look, just
Oh no.
don't get tattooed on your ass. There. That's the not. That's the
I'm gonna ask you about that after the stream.
All right. I'll tell you that story afterwards because it's
Yeah, because I mean, you just said tattoo on the ass and like, oh yeah, I knew this one person, and then you don't tell the story. I'm gonna be.
well. It's the only reason I don't tell is because it's a Doxy story, but it's
Which is fair enough.
It's a very particular tattoo, but it's when because she had tattoos nowhere else, and then when I saw that tattoo, I was like, and it was at a how can I put this? It ruined the moment, is what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay, all right. It didn't ruin it, but when clothes are coming off and you point and laugh at a woman, you're ruining the moment. Does that make sense?
Oh no! Did you point and laugh at her?
Maybe.
Oh, dude.
I didn't point like, hey, everyone come and look, but I did like, you know, it's like, as one does when they see something funny. Anyway,
Dude.
so we're moving on.
Yeah,
Moving
no,
on.
I'm so curious.
No, now we're just
We
gonna
all
move
can-
on. Okay.
Yeah, we can move on.
Amish buggy driver facing DUI charges.
Oh, wow, you're a bad Amish person.
I did. Can you drink and drive a fucking horse buggy? Like it's. What's the problem?
I guess you can.
What
I mean, like you.
What could happen? Who cares?
Hey, let's make the horse do this massive jump. Like I don't fucking. People get dumb. I can see it being a problem.
Yeah.
Like getting really fucking reckless, like taking too sharp a turn or something with the buggy.
and the whole buggy went over, spilling all of their provisions for the next month. Their baling wire and sewing thread and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I can see why this is a problem. Like maybe not as bad as a car, but like still, that's not good. That's not good.
Fucktard says it happens a lot. Drunken Amish buggy driving?
Does it?
I don't know. Fucktard 5 seems to say. I'm gonna take your word for it, man. I don't know. An Amish teen, a teen no less, is facing driving under the influence charges after an officer stopped his traveling horse and buggy and reportedly found him passed out inside. Well, that he wasn't driving. The horse was just walking.
Oh, dude.
You can't. What are you charging him with? That's like Google's self-driving vehicle. It's not his fault. Was the horse drunk too? Then I could see a charge.
I can kind of see it though if he's just like passed out and like he didn't do anything to like tie the horse up so it couldn't do that.
Yeah, I guess there's
Even
there's the drunkenness. He forgot to tie the horse up or put the
Yeah,
horse's
it's like I
bite
can
in.
kind of still understand, like yeah, it's dumb, but it's like, well, dude.
New
Dude,
Wilmington
you
police have
should've done
charged a
something.
19-year-old Enos S. Byler. Really? Eno S. Byler? You're Amish?
Oh, wow.
Sheckelstein, thank you for the $1. Plot twist, the horse was the drunk one. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happens? The horse is...
The horse is the true mastermind.
Yes, well, it's clopping down the street, missing steps, stepping on children, and, doing whatnot.
Holy fuck.
Sam, I'm just going to ban you from chat. You know where the bar is. You're welcome to come in, for fuck's sake. Where is New Wilmington,
He did say
by the way?
he's not at home, so...
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I only read half of what he types. It's fine.
Well, not in chat, but in the little room we're in.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. No, I definitely didn't read it there. Oh, hey, what the fuck? Holy Reaper's here. How's it going, man? According to the criminal complaint, a Westminster College public safety officer notified the police that he had passed a horse and buggy going west and saw a male driver who appeared to be unconscious.
Oh.
A responding officer unsuccessfully tried to stop the horse, and it continued with the passed out driver inside, swerving into the oncoming lane.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Can a horse swerve?
I know, but the buggy can.
I don't know why I find this so fun, because it's all happening at 3 miles per hour. I don't understand the danger. Like, I just...
I guess it'd be the danger if, like, a car actually did come up, you know?
Yeah, well, I get the idea, like, if a
Yeah, like, I think that's more the danger. Like, it's not
highway,
the buggy and horse. It's not the buggy and horse itself, necessarily. It's the placement of said buggy and horse.
So imagine that the buggy and the horse walks onto the highway because the 19-year-old Amish kid, Enos, is passed out in the back.
Yeah. Fucking Enos.
He's always up to some kind of hijink.
Right? He's always pulling this shit. Never learns.
I don't think there's reflectors on the back of a buggy like there are in a car. So, you're just driving down the highway in your Audi 5000 or whatever the fuck the numbers are. I don't know. I'm not a car guy. Going fucking 80 miles an hour, and all of a sudden, smash into the back of a buggy. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. Sure. Yeah.
It's not as if it's not a problem. It's just, it's just the placement. More the placement of the buggy than anything.
Let's see. The report said that Byler ignored the officer's repeated requests and an order for him to get out of the buggy. And the state police were summoned for assistance. Really? Did he pull out like a flintlock pistol and like have it out?
No.
Did he?
Yeah, what? Was he like... Was this kid even a threat?
The paperwork noted that Byler had a half case of Coors Light beer. That's all it took because he's Amish, you see.
Oh.
And he told the police officer he had drank 9 of them. Well, that's just... I mean, it's light beer.
Well, at least he's honest, you know?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have been, but you know.
He didn't have like a straight goon bag back there with him or anything, you know?
Yeah, right? Oh god, imagine this kid. Goon bags.
He'd be just, yeah.
He'd be dead. He'd
Okay,
die.
so we're talking about things that don't go fast. So let's talk about things that do go fast. Like Lamborghinis. A Lamborghini sinks into a lake after owner forgets how to drive. Now, mostly, I just want to talk about how incredibly ugly this Lamborghini is.
Oh yeah, that is,
I mean, that is a fucking ugly paint job. Like I said, I'm not a car guy, but holy shit.
I only saw the red part of it at first, right?
Right.
I thought I thought the green and the black bit were underwater, and that's why it was oddly colored. But the more I look at it, the more I'm realizing, no, that's holy fuck. That is actually how that is painted. Holy fuck!
Look at this guy right here.
Why is there a bee on it?
I have no idea. And it belongs to Chris. See?
Oh!
Chris, right across the top. But this guy, he's snickering. He's trying not to laugh. Or smoking. I can't tell, but I assume he's snickering, trying not to laugh.
So he just forgot how to drive.
Well, I don't know. That's what it says. It's probably he's just a jackass and just driving cars can be confusing. There's all kinds of controls to think about, hazards to avoid, blah 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 blah. According to the Austrian fire service in the town of Mondsee, officers in the area were called to recover a Lamborghini. I'm going to call that a Lamborghini Hurricane that had driven into the lake on Tuesday night. Police reported that the Lamborghini was driven by a 31-year-old Swiss person who apparently forgot which pedal meant stop and which was go. So far, you've currently been taking some driving lessons. Is this something that you would be confused by?
When I'm, like, getting into the car sometimes, but that's like a very, like, oh, I haven't done this in a little bit. I haven't done this in a hot minute thing, you know?
Right.
But, not that often anymore.
that you actually please tell me you're learning on a standard transmission. Stick shift.
Right. No.
Oh,
Automatic.
God damn it.
No, automatic.
You're learning on an automatic.
Well, do you really want me to be dealing with a manual first up?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Like,
This is the job
Me,
of a millennial.
think about it.
I don't care that you're a millennial. You're living up to the stereotype of not knowing how to drive stick.
You know I did want to, like, originally get that, right?
Get that one.
Just so it's like it's an anti-theft device.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because no one knows.
No, I'll tell you, right, but I know. And I'm a millennial, technically. Because they keep stretching the range of how far it is to be a millennial. It's weird.
So we are somehow part of the same generation despite being 10 years apart.
Yeah, exactly. And despite me listening to good music and you listening to weird weeb shit, we're still part of the same generation.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Well, I just tell it like it is in the bar, Far. It's fine.
Sure.
And Sam, listen, you're a friend of mine, you're a good guy, but like, I think that's a flag paint job. Gee, Sam, do you think so?
Right? you think?
Well, actually, I don't know. Like, red, black, and green, that's the color of Pan-Africanism. Other than that, what flag is that? Swiss? That's not the Swiss flag. It said he was a Swiss man. And Austria? Is it the Austrian flag? I don't know. Let's find out. What does the Austrian flag look like? Maybe Sam's right. Maybe the Austrian flag has a B on it.
That would be weird.
Right?
And unexpected.
Austrian? Flag. I said flag.
Yeah, you said flag.
I did. No.
Yeah, no. What flag is that then?
That's not a bad flag as flags go. I mean, it's really noticeable. It is what it is. Getting into a little vexology here, you know?
Well, apparently Sam is also saying that, like, in Discord here,
Uh-huh.
it's a paint job is the African liberation flag.
That's what I'm saying. Pan-Africanism. That's the red, black, and green.
Right, all right, that's
Am I the only one that ever listened to X-Clan back in the day? For the red, black, and green. Am I the no?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a hip hop thing. It just.
Oh, that's. I don't listen to hip hop.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but what?
No, that's fine that you don't. Let's just flag of Nepal.
But wait, so he was like what? A Swiss dude? Why has he got an African flag then?
Yeah, I get offended at the flag of Nepal.
I think it's neat.
No,
You go to Nepal.
You think it's neat?
You go to Nepal.
See, this is what happens when you go to art school. You lose all sense of aesthetics. This is ugly.
Hey, how?
Look at it. It's not a flag. It's a couple of fucking what are they called? Pennants. It's two pennants sewed together.
And?
It's not neat.
It's neat.
The only non-quadrilateral flag. Well, yeah, they just had to be different, didn't they?
Yeah. It's neat.
Oh yeah, Johnny Villier. Yeah, Karma Chameleon. Red, black, and green. I'm pretty sure gold was one of the colors in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, though. Italy, Frankie Goddard. No, that's not the flag.
Yeah, that's not a flag, really. I mean, I thought it was at first, but I was like, no, there's black in there. That's not right.
There's no black in it. See?
Yeah, I mean, it's close, but it's not. It's missing out one color. You know?
Yeah. It is close. Oh, you know what? Hold on now. Where's the story? Lamborghini. So it's green, white, yellow, right? No, it's no.
Green, black.
Something. Yeah. Well, no, I'll tell you why. Because the black doesn't look just black. It looks flat black. Like, it's not finished. It looks like a primer coating or something. And I realize that most primers are not black, but there are black primers. That maybe some asshole had a completely black Lamborghini that had a stupid bee on it and Chris
Oh.
across the top, and he's in the middle of turning it into something else. Because like, look at the red with the shine on it. Like this looks.
Yeah,
like
it does
actual
look
paint.
different.
It looks like actual paint, and then the black paint looks like matte, like shit.
Yeah, maybe. But still, fucking. So maybe his name isn't Chris?
If his name isn't Chris, I have to. I'm really curious as to what the fuck's going on here. And you smashed the windshield. I don't want to know what the fucking windshield in the Lamborghini costs.
God, right? Like, this has to be expensive. Like, just every single part of the story has to be expensive.
Yeah.
On a ridiculous level.
I love Jallo Pink. Great website. I've never been here before. I don't know. I just like that name.
Alright then.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Well.
What happens when people don't understand evolution? Let's get into it. Elephants have
Hey,
evolved to be
geez.
tuskless in response to ivory poaching, study finds. Jesus Christ.
Have they now?
Yes, researchers in Mozambique found a dramatic shift within 15 years because that's how quick evolution happens. No, this is
Hey.
called breeding. This is Hey, do you know how you get tiny little dogs? You take the runt of the litter and you breed it with the runt of another litter. And when you only breed the runts with the runts, guess what you have? A whole bunch of runts.
Tiny dogs.
You get tiny little teacup poodles and whatnot. You get mini
Yeah.
dogs. You get them little pocket yappers, right? That's not evolution. Okay. Here's what happens: if you murder, or well, not murder, if you kill all the elephants with big tusks, they don't reproduce. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Okay, good.
Yeah, like,
that's all-
it's just the what's gonna fucking happen.
Well, you gotta. Where else am I supposed to get the ivory for my gun handle?
I don't know, man.
And let me ask you a question. If evolution is real, what the hell are the ears for? How's that giving them an advantage? So they can catch the wind and fly? Dumbo's not a real thing.
He could be.
Do you know how much they weigh? Their bones aren't hollow. They're not going to fly.
They could have hollow bones if they evolved. They can evolve in 15 years, Polly. But, you know. It'll take them just 15 years and then they can fly.
I stand corrected. You're right. I mean, it's such a rapid process. A decade and a half, hollow bone flying elephants. Fuck, Dumbo's real.
Come on.
I'll just...
Could be the next bird. They're the next dinosaurs. Fucking giant things flying around.
Oh,
Feel like the return of the pterodactyl.
Okay, so let's say pterodactyls were around today. What would they
Right.
eat? What would be their main prey?
Elephants.
Elephants? They'd be snatching up baby elephants?
Because they know what could happen. They know what could happen if they let them evolve.
Devil Fruit Zero says
That'd
the
be
surface
terrible,
area
Scott.
to disperse heat. I don't know. They hang out in the water pools all day long. And if that's true, why doesn't every other African plains animal also have similar heat dispersion flesh?
Alright.
Sounds like an argument of convenience to me.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl's one of those words that is always fucking. How do you spell it? It starts with a P, right?
Yeah, pterodactyl.
So what? P-T-E-R?
P-T.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for autofill. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
pterodactyl. Yeah, pterodactyl.
It's the pedactylus. Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
that's just a jumble.
Yeah, exactly. Right. This looks like something like a sign from a murderer you'd see in a fucking Insidious horror film. You know what I mean?
Oh
like
god, right? Like
you're walking in a bedroom and these,
pterodactyl.
yeah, Exactly. Pterodactyl man has struck, and he just sketches this
Right.
on the wall after one of his murders.
It's on there in blood. God.
Okay, I'm hoping to find. Yeah, see, I want to return to these things. Who doesn't want these things flying around? Look how cute they are. They're all fuzzy. They look happy. They got a nice pointy head.
Yeah.
It's
The pointiest of heads.
it's fine. Their head looks like a big old banana. It goes from beak to the head point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with this.
Because I'm sure that is exactly how they look.
Yeah.
Like, I am
Wait.
so sure.
Are you trying to tell me that this is not a photograph?
No, Polly. It's not a-
I don't know. I found it on the internet, Far, and I'm pretty sure it's real.
What do you mean?
It's-
You really think people do that? Go on the internet and tell lies?
Oh my god.
Gee,
Pterodactyls eat. I am shocked.
Fuck! I didn't realize that. I thought they just, drew the sustenance from the sun.
I guess that's what. Okay, look. If all they're doing
Like
is doing
like
what.
a breatharian.
Yeah, the breatharians. If pterodactyls are just like eagles swooping down and snatching fish and whatnot, yeah, I'd be okay. Like, come on, Jurassic Park, get on it. Let's bring them back. Holy shit, they're that big? You think that's
Yes, they are massive. You didn't realize that?
I don't know if this is to scale. This is free vector art, and we can't trust the internet. You told me.
Yeah, but they are actually pretty fucking big. You look at the skeletons.
All right, fine. To scale. That's not big.
What?
Look,
That's
it's barely the size of a dragonfly.
what the fuck? Okay, well no. Look at the other one over here.
Where? Well, I can't see where you're pointing.
That one.
Oh,
Pterosaur.
holy shit! That's some shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's just frightening.
Yeah.
See, I want to deal with.
That's a real dragon right there.
And this one's hilarious looking, by the way. Look at it.
Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck is that? Just like, on my way to steal your girl. I fucking-
Really? Is that what you think they're thinking?
I don't know.
Oh wow! Look at the realistic paint job they did on these ones.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
With the-
realistic.
With the demon eyes and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh come on! If you put something like, look at this thing. I'm not walking up going, oh hey, cool. I'm walking up going, that thing looks fucking ridiculous. Like
all right.
it kind of ruins things when you're like, Tyrannosaurus Rex is scary looking. A Velociraptor's scary looking. This thing walks up and it's gonna kill you, but you're gonna be laughing while you're dying. Just saying.
But, well, keep in mind as well, though, right? This is just what they think they looked like. I highly doubt this is actually what they looked like.
Why?
Because it's like they only have the skeleton.
Wow. I mean,
Imagine like you're looking at the skeleton of a rabbit, for example.
yeah,
Alright?
yeah.
And you're trying to figure out, okay, what the fuck does this thing look like when it's alive? But you have no idea what a rabbit looks like.
This thing, I don't know where it came from, but it came from Australia. I mean, look at it. It's clearly an Australian animal.
You know, there are Australian dinosaurs, so there is a
Yeah.
possibility.
No, hold on. We're just gonna
Alright. See, look at that.
What? What? Except for the
Would you be able to...
Yeah.
No, but like,
That
yeah,
looks
but also
like a
it's like,
rabbit.
because like, yeah, but like, you know what a rabbit looks like. What if you didn't?
Oh.
You would not go like that is all like, you would go like what? The legs are just all flesh there?
Yeah.
The thin body?
Yeah. What do you mean? This looks like a rabbit. Just put skin and bones on it, or skin and flesh on it.
Yeah, but what if you didn't know what a rabbit looks like? Right?
But I do, because I have its
skin and
skeleton.
flesh on it. Not really, though.
Yeah, really. I don't understand. Which you just like because
okay.
you do this, like okay, so we got a skeleton, right? So like
yeah,
let's
but
put
like
some
look
flesh
how
on it
much
now.
there's like that is off of the skeleton though.
So you're assuming that like where we talk about the fatness, like I mean like that's what you do. It's
Yeah.
not. Why?
Yeah,
is,
like when you look at the.
Why is that a mystery to you? Why is that so hard to picture?
No, I'm just saying it's just a similar. Never mind. Never fucking mind. Never fucking
No,
mind.
I mean,
the point's obviously not getting through.
Okay, look. If I found this, I wouldn't know what a rabbit looks like. No, because it just, look at it.
What, is that a better choice, cannibalistic wizard, looking at a penguin skeleton? Is that gonna make the point more?
Maybe it will. Maybe I'll see the light. Let's find out. Nope, I know what they look like.
Yeah, that didn't help at all.
I
That
didn't
didn't help at all.
I sure as hell didn't think their necks were that long.
Maybe it did help then. Okay,
I'll give you the point on when it got the rabbit. No, the penguin. Yeah, the penguin threw me because this looks this looks like a big old turkey, and I would have been wrong if I put flesh on
like
it.
they would have. Yeah, like they would have just like what, given it like a thin neck.
Yeah, I would have.
So and even with the rabbit, right? They wouldn't have known it had ears.
Freedom. C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. Predators varied in size based on their ecological niche, time they lived, and their access to food. Also, rapid evolution can happen in the span of a few generations, depending on the average lifespan of the creature in question. Okay.
Okay.
I believe that's breeding, not evolution, but whatever. See, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have come to the penguin. I catch your point, because I wouldn't have made it chunky. I would have.
Yeah, it's like I don't like. Okay, like with a lot of dinosaurs, yeah, it's probably close, but like there's just things like that where like you're just never really going to know,
Because seriously, this is just a turkey.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like you're never gonna know if it's like just the dimensions of like where certain things lie, like the neck thing there. Like if you just found that, like. Didn't know what the fuck a penguin was.
Well, no,
how would
hold
you
on.
know?
So you're saying like, okay, you don't know if it has ears, but when these things become fossilized, like their fleshy stuff makes an impression in the stone as well. It's not.
Does it?
Sure. It's not just their bones.
Okay.
Like there's outlines.
Well, yeah, but there's like some
whatnot.
of them.
Like what are those fucking stupid things that are fucking everywhere? There's billions of them. They look like little.
The birds.
No.
Like the birdie things.
No.
Or like they have the feathers.
No.
The feathers too.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, there's an example. Like the feathers don't survive.
Yeah,
but
like
there's
some
feather
things do have
impressions,
that. Yeah.
No,
Some things have that, but not everything.
You always find them at the bottom of the sea, bottom of ancient seabeds that are now like deserts and shit. They look like creepy crawly insect looking lobster things, crab things. If Zelthor were here, he'd know. He's into that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it, and I've been drinking. Far, why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't fucking know. This is just what happened.
Amorites? Is that it?
Ammonite?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Bin chickens? No, I'm sure it's not a bin chicken.
A garbage bird? Oh yeah, these things too. No, not these things,
Yeah.
but those things too.
Like,
Yeah, those
you
are
don't,
just fucking
it's an
everywhere.
ibis. Bin chickens are ibises are bin chickens.
That's just freaky looking, isn't it? Isn't it?
I think it looks cool.
It's creepy.
But
When
how's it creepy?
when you see them halved, it's creepy. Like that looks cool. That looks weird. That's the one.
Alright.
Trilobite. Thank you.
Trilobite.
Fenris's Lair painting. That's what I'm thinking of. You can't turn around without tripping over one of these fucking things.
Yeah, but aren't they like?
These goddamn
don't
things
they
are
have
everywhere.
like? Yeah, but don't they have like exoskeletons or whatever the fuck?
Sure. And
Yeah, like so, like that's what's preserved, right? It's just harder.
no, but their little legs and whatnot aren't.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'm not saying this is like for everything though. It's just there's like some things, you know, where it's like, yeah, are you sure about that?
Look, I'm just saying, if I spotted one of these things, I'd kill it so fast. Like it's a prehistoric cockroach. Let's just call it what it is. This thing's a giant prehistoric cockroach. Kill it.
Don't some things like this still exist?
Like this?
Yeah.
Well, if I came across it, I'd kill it.
Uh-huh.
Just pointing that out.
You're warning them before they cross your path? That's good of you.
Would I warn them? Well, no, not at all. Like, that's the whole point. I'd just be going about my day, and then it crossed my path, and I'd be fucking hell, and then step on it. You know, like it.
Right.
This is why.
Right.
This is why I'm not really interested in living like in equatorial regions, where there's insects that you have to use baseball bats on. Well, you're laughing. There are insects in the world that are big enough.
I know.
That if you,
I know there are.
That you ball up your fists, and I'm not talking a tiny person like you. I'm talking like a normal sized person like me, right? Balls up their fists and punches like a locust, and it just like dazes it. It doesn't kill it. It just kind of knocks it back a bit, and then it comes back at you. You fucking hauled off and punched an insect, and it's fine. I don't want to live there.
Yeah, I don't think most people choose to live in those places.
Yes, they do. They can walk out of there if they wanted. That's why I don't understand why there's still Eskimos.
Are you
Why the fuck
sure?
did they walk out of there? Like, if it's cold, keep walking south until it's not. I don't understand. Why'd you stay?
Why are you staying? Oh my god. Yeah, dude.
Maybe I should stop drinking a little while ago.
Yeah, this channel was fun while it lasted. Oh, fuck.
Okay, hold on. What else? We got more stories here.
We got more shit.
There's
Not this.
Okay, so we start with elephants and their useless ears. Yes. Yeah, I know. They got purposes. It's fine. Okay, yeah, the tiny
Electric City.
Yeah, the tiny model that they can't get to light up, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tattooed man, of course, yes.
Yep, tattoo man.
Drunken horse.
More tattoo than man.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't do this one on AAA. The raging hailstorm sweeps through Coffs Harbor.
Oh shit!
Is that how you say it? Coffs Harbor?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, this is in Aussie land.
Yeah, but it's on the other side of the country, isn't it?
I don't know.
Kind of assuming it is.
If you chat, if you will notice, this stream says #FAR for PM. She wants to be prime minister and doesn't even know.
I don't want to be prime minister. Get rid of that.
No. The campaign is still going. Far for PM, man.
I don't want to be prime minister. What the fuck, man?
That's why you should be. That's why you should be. It's the people who want power that you shouldn't give it to. It's the people that have power thrust upon them that make the best leaders.
Yeah, no. Not in this case, no.
Okay, so this is some really bad hail and whatnot and so forth. But it's the guys. Look at that. This poor man's crushed roof. I feel really bad for this guy. It's like, that sucks. Just
like that's
It's a storm out of nowhere that you don't expect. That you've never really had in the history of this region. And so why would you build your roof to withstand hundreds of pounds of fucking hail?
Yeah, like
You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
full.
It's-
I mean, yeah, we get a bit of hail, but like not that much usually. Like, fuck,
Coffs
hell.
Harbour is in New South Wales. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
See? Now, no, when you're PM, no reporter will be able to catch you
oh,
on
fuck off! No. Yeah.
that. You'll never have someone from, what, Channel 7 asking you about what's
I'll
going on
never
in
be PM.
We're going to make it happen. It's going to start here. Fossil fuel production to soar in face of emission pledges, United Nations report says. Now, there's only one reason that I have this story. Because I put the story up, and Far said, "Oh, fuck you, go talk to China first." And that was it.
I did. that was my first reaction.
It was just, fuck you, go talk to China. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, am I wrong?
Yeah, I don't
Am I wrong?
disagree.
Yeah. See, what's the problem?
I love, man, everybody is coming out of it. Just crew member unknowingly handed Baldwin loaded gun before film set death, police say. Uh-huh. Yes, we get it. Alec Baldwin is never, ever, ever going to be charged or even spend a moment inside of a police station. We understand. He's Alec Baldwin. He hates the strange orange man. He's a celebrity. He's our better. Nobody ever thought, no matter what, that he was going to be in any kind of difficulty for killing someone.
No.
I mean, this is the third version of it's like there was unknowingly there was a live round was put accidentally a live round had made it in there, and now it's like, oh, a set member handed him a gun, and I forget what the third one was. It's, oh, it was the wrong gun for the wrong scene or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that was the armorer handed him they were doing different scenes and they were changing so fast that Baldwin himself selected the wrong gun. That's sort of jazz, right? It's like, how many different versions of it are you going to come up with other than Baldwin did no wrong? And I'm not trying to say that he did do wrong. It's just the cope and the protectionism is so obvious. It's like they're straining at
Yeah,
it.
like if he really didn't do anything wrong, then like why keep changing the story? Like, I mean, again, like, you're not saying he did anything like necessarily wrong, but it's like,
What's the rapidity to
maybe
his
just-
defense? Like, you haven't even, like,
Yeah.
has the investigation even happened yet? Have you even finished questioning everybody? Why is every news rag seemingly on the internet going, oh, well, here's what really happened? And the story has come about, it's all about Deborah Messing sends out her thoughts and prayers to, it's all about other celebrities saying, oh, I'm so sorry for you. How about the cinematographer that he killed and the director he shot? Did you want to send thoughts
Yeah.
and prayers to the dead and wounded people, maybe?
right?
Oh, no, let's feel, like, I mean, Al Baldwin, I bet you he is traumatized, no question, traumatizing incident. But
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
I find it interesting these celebrity folk are mostly worried about Alec Baldwin's feelings more than, the family of the dead woman.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like, Jesus, man. Just, fuck's sake. Fucking celebrities.
Homes on Miramar Hillside are under threat. What's causing the landslip?
And look at that picture.
I love that picture. And if it's like, well, isn't the home just kind of on it? No, look at the deck. That
Yeah. Yeah, no, look at the road. Look at the fucking road. Like, that's cracked. That's a cracked road. Like, my god. Yeah, like, that house is sliding.
Analysis. Prop guns, blanks on set. How does it work?
Great. Thanks, ABC News.
Yeah. Cinematographer shot on movie set, grew up on Soviet military base, and had worked as an investigative reporter. The desperation.
I like how two full stories there are about that, but and one of them is even the top one, like right above the missing child. Great work, Ace. Great
Well,
work.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, like fuck a missing 4-year-old child that probably
they
got
cover the
abducted from a
important
tent in the
people
middle of the
first.
night.
So what do you think is like inside the house? Like, do you think like the house is on like?
I think everything is on an angle. I
Yeah?
think everything's.
Do you think
yeah.
there's like a solid 25-degree slant to this green floor here?
Yes. Yeah. Or maybe it's just like, it's just so slightly, you know something is kind of wrong, but you're not really sure what it is.
Yeah.
You just know something is off.
Yeah.
The
That
furniture
sucks.
is also just slightly sliding.
Now, I don't know how it works in Australia, but like here you got to buy like separate flood insurance. That's not usually covered in homeowners insurance. Is there landslide insurance separately? Do you think? Do you think you got to do
I
that?
don't actually know.
Sinkhole insurance?
That is a good question. I'm actually not sure.
I mean,
Maybe.
you know
but,
how
like,
much I love sinkholes.
Right, yeah. We love sinkholes on Noir Bar.
I do, because I find them hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, they are really funny.
Yeah.
I still remember the place where, like, yeah, now you have a car hole. You know, remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was. Yeah. But
my favorite was the
I
one in the middle of the
actually
golf course, because it's like it's this beautiful landscape, and
Oh,
all of a sudden there's like
God,
this
right,
giant
yeah.
chasm right to
Just-
hell.
yeah. Come to Hell's Golf Course, everyone.
Yeah.
You'll have a great time.
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, this.
Canberra
Canberra.
massage business threatened to have families killed if they complained about workplace breaches. So keep your mouth shut about what's going on at Food and Thai, or we'll fucking kill your family.
Yeah, right? Like, fuck's sake. Like, I feel like there's so many other threats you could have done before it escalated to, like, your family be killed if you don't, if you tell anyone about how much we're, like, not paying you guys. Like, holy fuck. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was like, they're not paying them the right amount, and they're just like, yeah, we'll kill your family if you tell anyone. Uh-huh.
Oh God, yeah. Sam's not wrong. I remember that. He said, "Isn't English alcohol?
You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it.
Isn't Alec Baldwin a fucking asshole anyway? Something about his daughter? Oh yeah, remember the messages he was leaving on his daughter's phone?
No?
Oh my God, far. I'd play them, but Jesus Christ, like he's just screaming the worst kind, like things you wouldn't scream at. I don't know. Think of like you know, your enemy or whatever. Like, you fucking bitch, you stupid
The
whore.
quackers.
What's that?
The quackers. Got it. I wouldn't.
You scream obscenities at quokkas?
I would. They came and steal my fucking food again.
But they're so happy.
Yeah, but they're little food thieves.
Well, they're not actually happy. That's just their camouflage.
It's their disguise.
Yeah, it's a smile of evil. It's Palpatine went around smiling. It doesn't mean he was a good
A
guy.
malevolent smile.
So well, let me ask you, Fart. What if you wanted to threaten people into keeping their mouths shut because you ran a happy endings massage parlor? What would your first choice be?
Well, if it's a happy endings massage parlor, I feel like that is different. Like, you just jump to, like, death threats at some point. But why would you threaten to kill their families?
Because, well, I noticed you avoided answering the question. If you ran a happy
No,
endings...
if it's a happy endings one, then, like, which I'm assuming this isn't.
How do you know?
I don't fucking know. Like, I'm assuming the best of this place.
Well, I assumed...
Which is probably not a good idea.
I assumed when it said
Considering
foot
the
and tie,
death threats?
it meant foot fetish and Thai ladyboys. Isn't that what it is?
No?
Oh. Have I spent too much time online? Is that what just happened?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I think they would be a bit more subtle about it if it was, go in that direction.
Well, that is kind of subtle. They left off the fetish and ladyboy.
No.
But people who know.
Uh-huh.
Sam gets it. He's been to these places.
Fuck. Okay.
Moving on. Okay. Spain's Prime Minister, Pedro Sanchez, vows to abolish prostitution, saying it enslaves women. I think I already did this on the AAA. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember. I was pretty out of it that day.
No.
Yeah. In any case, let's just get the key points down. One,
Doesn't Pedro Sanchez sound like the most stereotypical, just Spanish name?
Yeah, just sort of made up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's like a John Smith.
What was,
You know?
what was the lawyer's name on The Simpsons that Phil Hartman, rest in peace, voiced?
Lionel Hutz.
Lionel Thank you. Remember when he was
Lionel Hutz.
Remember when he was babysitting Bart and Lisa?
Oh god, yeah!
And he was burning his personal papers, and Lisa's Mr.
Lisa's
Hutz,
just like,
why are you
you-
burning all your personal papers? He goes, Lionel Hutz doesn't exist anymore. Say hello to Miguel Sanchez.
Yeah, right? Yeah! He's just like burning shit out of the suitcase.
Yeah.
Wakes up the next morning, he's like, Mom and Dad aren't back. Yeah, well, good thing Mr. Hutz is watching over us. They're going to wake him up and he's like, don't touch my stuff!
Right, yeah.
With a knife.
He's crouched down like he's in fucking the drunk tank or whatever.
Yeah. And he's just like, wait, this isn't like the YMCA. Or whatever the fuck.
Lionel Hutz was such a great character.
Oh god, he was fantastic.
Poor Phil Hartman. Jesus Christ,
Right?
he was so he did so many great voices. He's Troy McClure.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, I miss Troy McClure. You know?
goddamn
Fucking-
shame. All right, C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. I will continue saying this about that sanctimonious, insufferable asshole Alec Baldwin. I do not ever want to hear another rant about us needing gun confiscation from him. That geriatric fuckwit prick has a higher kill count than the average gun owner. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, it's true. He is a big gun control advocate. It's true. And that was another thing I saw in the articles. And no, we're not supposed to get political here. We're going to say it real quick. One of the things that pissed me off the most is that it's like, Hollywood stars call for regulations on sets related to fire. There's a lot of them. Like, I mean, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Highly,
isn't there, like, a
highly
shit
trained
ton of them?
people that, the armorers that deal with the firearms for like action movies and stuff like that. If you've ever watched the behind the scenes shit, they hand the gun to the actors in the shootout scene, and then when the director calls cut, it's like they all point their guns at the ground, and then all the assistants for the armor come in and take them all away. Like it's a big operation that they do. These people aren't morons. They're professionals at what they do. Oh, we need some people on the set. We can't just have guns everywhere. There aren't. This is just the speed to defend Baldwin is what's going on there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine saying, like, a guy dies of a poisoned sandwich at the catering table, and I was like, we need food regulation and health safety. It's like, we have it, man. People die of salmonella. Like, I'm not trying to say it was necessary to happen, but there are, there's accidents, there's mistakes. Nobody even knows what happens or happened with Alec Baldwin. That's what bugs me. This just happened. Have 24 hours even elapsed? Have they even done a full investigation? Have they even talked to everybody yet? What are you taking guesses and screaming for change for already? Pisses me off.
Yeah.
Let them fucking look into it first.
Right?
Well, I'll tell you
Or
something.
prostitution.
Yeah, Pedro Sanchez has looked into prostitution, and he believes it's an unregulated industry in Spain with many brothels across the country, and he knows. Campaigners say the industry drives the demand for human trafficking. A study in 2009 found 1 in 3 men had paid for sex at least once in their life.
That's a high number, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's like...
I mean, you have to wonder, like, where he's getting those people from.
Well,
But at the same time, it's
depends
like,
on it depends on how you ask the question. Because come on, men in chat, if you say, "Did you pay for sex?" Yeah, you kind of did. You paid for dinner and drinks, didn't you? Didn't you?
That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
So men are answering that question not so much honestly, but out of spite. You know?
Oh, fuck me. Like, yeah, all right.
I'm kidding. Personally, I don't get the idea of hiring hookers, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't either, honestly. It's just kind of like, okay.
Now, what kills me
Alright.
is that he's planning to abolish prostitution in the country. Speaking at the end of a 3-day Congress of his Socialist Party? Oh, fuck this guy!
Oh, dude.
Fuck you!
You guys are ruled by Socialist Party. Well, that explains a lot about Spain.
Well, all right then, moving along. I don't want to hear what the fucking socialist has to say about anything fucking personally.
Oh my god, okay.
That just ruined it.
Well, yeah, you got, that is a, good old hit to the credibility there. Jesus, man.
What did I want to do?
Alright, what's next?
Yeah, what's next?
What's next?
Look at this. Even the colorist of Superman doesn't want to have anything to do with this new Superman.
I'm tired of them ruining these characters. Wow.
How could you sum it up any better? Like, this is getting rid of the motto change, because, like, Superman's motto is no longer Truth, Justice, American Way, it's Truth, Justice, in a better world.
Better tomorrow.
Better tomorrow.
Which isn't necessarily a terrible phrase, like, but just don't. Why give it to him?
Yeah, give it to somebody else then. It's like, no, we need to change characters that already exist. And that is from the days of, like, the first episode of Comic Book Curation, that was the claim. It's like, why do you keep doing this to characters that already exist? If you want to do that, create a character and do it. That's what everybody did back in the day. And if you want to revitalize a character, okay, do so. But why are you changing extant popular characters? It's like, well, because we already have a built-in audience. Yeah, that's why, you cynical son of a bitch. That's called hijacking.
Yeah, and it's just fucking annoying when you see it happen.
And the best example I could think of would be, imagine if somebody took Captain Marvel and had her suddenly spouting all this MRA fucking, all these MRA talking points. How would feminists feel about that? It'd be like, you just hijacked that character. Now all of a sudden, why is Captain Marvel talking about how bad circumcision is?
Yeah.
It would be weird.
Oh, it would. It would be very strange.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
I just want to know which. Oh, I want to just talk about this again. I am so excited by this.
Right, so is it like, to clarify, is this just like a rocket on the moon, or like actual people in there?
No, well, let's find out. I think it's a surveyor.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a surveyor. NASA's now targeting early next year for the maiden launch of its next mega rocket, the Space Launch System, or SLS. Really, that's what you called it, the Space Launch System? You couldn't.
I mean, you know, there's like a telescope out there they call like just the very big telescope. They're not very creative.
Is that true?
Yeah, no, that's
great.
I think it's either the very big or the very large telescope. I forget which one it is, but
That's awesome.
It is just straight up. Yeah, that's what it is. That is exactly what it is. You guys are describing it.
I was kidding when I read it up here. Space Launch System. Look, the Space Launch System, or SLS. I was kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they're like
laugh.
full shit posty with their names, like the proposed satellites to go and see I think Europa it is, but they just call it like, it stands for something, but like it's just juice. It's the initials. It's just juice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it should be less.
Completely
laser
literalist.
is also an acronym, isn't it? I mean, there's just so many things that are acronyms that you wouldn't think. Okay, so the Behemoth Moon rocket, the first since the Apollo program, is months behind schedule. Oh, it's too bad to hear. It was initially slated for a launch in November, next month. Shit. But now it could potentially fly February 12th if its final tests go well. That's when the first launch window opens for its uncrewed Artemis 1 space. I love that name, the Artemis 1. I dig it. Is developing to take astronauts to Luna, Mars, and to the Moon. Notice how it's not capitalized, because it's not a proper name. To take astronauts
He has a name. Luna.
To take astronauts to Luna, Mars, and other distant destinations as part of the agency's Artemis program. Oh, wow, that sounds like a Bond villain scheme.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it?
It does?
Initiate Plan Optimus. Liberty Prime, thank you for the $. Socialism/communism is the religion of failure. Social justice is the worship of failure. Patriotism and American exceptionalism is the path to victory. Mucho kami erasing noises. Yeah. Thank you, Liberty Prime. You agree, very much agree. Moving along, the Artemis program, which aims to send astronauts back to Luna as early as 2024, establishing a long-term sustainable presence on and around Earth's nearest neighbor, Moonbase.
Moonbase!
Yeah.
Moonbase!
It's composed of two major components, the SLS rocket and Orion crew capsule. On Wednesday, October 20th, engineers stacked the crew capsule atop its 322-foot-tall mega launcher inside the high bay of the Historic Vehicle Assembly Building, or VAB, at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The stacking marked the completion of a major milestone in the agency's countdown to launch. Fuck yeah!
Moonbase. It's
Yeah.
happening. It's fucking happening.
Woo!
Holly, do you think we'll be able to, take a tourist trip to the moon in our lifetime?
I hope so. I'm just happy Shatner made it to space. That really warmed my heart. Did you know that William Shatner made it to space?
Yeah, I did
Is
because then that whole thing of him. He's like, I heard yeah, he did that. It's like, oh yeah, and he had a moment. It's like, oh, that's nice, that's good. And then it was immediately ruined by some fucking British prince going yeah, but that's not good for the environment. You should be thinking about that. Fuck you, fuck off.
Wait, have you talked to China? You haven't talked to
Right?
China.
You're right. That should just be the default response, shouldn't it? Just,
Yeah.
have you talked to China yet?
Yeah. Say, well, I'm worried about the carbon footprint of this new train that we're out. I'm sorry, did you
China.
consult China?
China.
Yeah. Drunken Uncle donates $1 and says the moon with a capital M.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Lena.
I don't know if that's actually Drunken Uncle or just somebody who's aware of Drunken Uncle's misunderstanding of the proper name of our lone natural satellite. No, wait a minute. Possible lone natural satellite, because Earth arguably has two. And no, I'm not.
It can. It arguably has two.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about in addition to Tiny Moon.
Right.
Right. I mean, it was in Neil Breen's film. We've seen it.
Oh, God. Right? Oh, fucking hell. I'd forgotten about that. I had forgotten about that.
We were watching a Neil Breen film, and if you haven't seen visionary Artur Neil Breen,
Oh, fucking Neil Breen, man.
writer, director, luminary that he is.
Only guy that could make the same movie over and over again, and I'd be totally fine with watching them all.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
always just
it's
such a fucking weird trip.
yeah, they are great examples of movies that are so bad they're good. They are so
Yes.
bad, and he stars in every one of the films that he writes and directs, right? And they're all made on a micro budget, and they're terrible and epically awesome. We love them. We were watching a review of one of them last night, and it was Fateful Findings.
Yeah, Twisted Pair.
Twisted Pair.
Twisted Pair.
Yeah, in Twisted Pair.
Or was
and
it Fateful Findings?
It was. What?
No, it had to have been Twisted Pair, because that's when he does all the weird oh, I'm with the tiger, and it looks okay for a second.
Oh right, yeah. When he's looking at the eagle, you're my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in case you guys didn't know, you can walk right up to a bald eagle in its nest where it's got its talons bared and go up and tickle its stomach and say, "You're my friend," and it's okay with it. That happens.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, there's a shot in that movie where I don't know how he managed it with his green screening effects. He fucked up somehow. There's two moons in the sky. It was hilarious.
Yeah, literally, there's two moons, and it's just, that's tiny moon theory, guys. It's real. Green confirmed.
Wait, is that true?
What?
Fenrir's Lair painting said, and there was massive amounts of salt from George Takei. I so hope that's
Really?
true. That Shatner made it to space and that miserable salty bastard didn't. Oh, I'm going to assume that that's true and just be happy. It's. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna assume it's true and move on.
All right.
Because George Takei has made an ass out of himself publicly too many times for me to not want it to be the case. C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. William Shatner making it to space, good. William Shatner making it to space and back in one piece, great. Shatner going to space, leaving that fucking insufferable twat, George Takei based, and fuck George Takei, that insufferable moralizing twat.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I didn't like George Takei. Holy shit, C. Thomas.
God, I feel like more people are aware of like him being salty than like that. Like fucking, I forget who it was exactly. Like it was like a member of the royal family that was like complaining about him going to space.
You know the worst. Everyone's saying, "Oh, it is true." Copycat saying it's true, and Cynic saying it's true, and Lair Painting saying it's true.
Fucking hell.
That's great. That's good news. Thank you, chat. That's woo. Best news of the
Resign
day.
as president of the bank. Shoots himself. Yep, that is a new brain. That is a new brain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But many elected leader and corporate head decided to just blow their brains out, though they didn't know what Breen had on them.
Right?
He just said, "I've got all the data. You're corrupt," and they're all like, "Well, time to die," and then they all start shooting themselves.
Yeah. It was just like, what? He didn't even say anything though. He just said, "Yeah, I have some things I want to say, some information, if you will," and they're just like, "Well, time to go away. Time to die." Like, what the fuck?
Oh, come on, Alamo. I don't consider the Bezos gig really going to space. No, he went to space. Shatner made it quiet. Let me have this.
I mean, that is space. So maybe not impressive space, but it's still space.
I mean, like, he didn't go into, like, faster than light warp travel and whatnot, but let me have this, Alamo, for God's sake, man. James
Yeah, I
T.
mean, like, I
Kirk
don't think it's necessarily...
I mean, in case you guys don't know, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it a lot on AAA or anything like that, because Drunkle and Sinatra are not big Star Trek fans, but I am a huge Trek fan and have been my whole life, and my favorite captain of them all is James Tiberius Kirk, and William Shatner is a fucking gloriously awesome actor, and I love the man to death, and he's based as fuck on Twitter. There's nothing not to love about that guy, and that he got to go to space, fucking great. And that George Takei was pissed off, just the cherry on top of the best Sunday ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, like, I think it still counts as space. You know, those
yeah, as long as you make it above
counts.
the troposphere far? Is that the outer layer of an atmosphere, the troposphere?
I forget. I've never been good at, like, the layers of things like that. But it sounds about right. But, like, yeah, as long as you get out of the Earth's atmosphere, I think it counts as space.
Okay.
I think it fucking counts.
Jupiter was hit by another rock.
Another one?
Another one?
Another
Yes.
one.
And it was captured by Japanese sky watchers. Want to watch the video?
Yes, please,
Okay.
gimme.
Okay. So here it is. I had it was looking shitty over on space.com. So just with the embedded video.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch this. It's
Alright,
a little
gimme.
long, and I don't know where it happens, and I haven't watched it either. So we're gonna see it.
Okay, well, we'll see.
So Jupiter's a little wobbly.
That's Jupiter.
It's a little wobbly.
So Mercury's in retrograde, Jupiter is wobbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got its bands. It's clearly Jupiter. Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're watching.
Although it could be a piece of rock through a hole. We're not sure.
It's possible. It's possible. It's just a hole that they cut in a fucking changing tent on a beach, and they're actually just looking at a rock.
Doing some hanging Leo shit.
Yeah. When's it gonna happen?
Yeah, come on, when's it gonna happen? Come on. Oh. I mean, you gonna...
Am I gonna have to go to the comments to get a timestamp?
Yeah,
Because it is pretty blurry, and everyone's aware of the size of Jupiter. It's fucking enormous. So like a tiny little dot is like the size of Earth. So like if you even see anything, it's massive. You know. Come on. So close to
there
the
anything?
video.
Is this like one of those things where like you need like an arrow pointing to it?
Impact at 8. Look for a small bright flash near the center of the planet. Okay, point
Okay.
at 8 seconds. Okay, we will just do it over again then. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the recommends that came up. All right, so the 8-second mark. You say look for a bright flash near the center. Okay, 3.
Okay,
4,
I'm looking.
5, 6. No,
I don't see anything.
I didn't see it. Okay, let's
No,
go.
I see it. I see it.
You saw
Look
it?
more to the right. Yeah. Like it's in the middle, but more like above the darker lines.
Oh shit!
See?
Yeah, right here. I see it.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there it is, right there. Yeah, that's
There
it.
we go.
That's cool.
Hey.
8 seconds, 13, you jackass.
I mean, I
Holy
guess
shit!
it does
Look
start
at
at
that. There it is.
Like it just gets brighter. There we go.
Like I said, you realize that's the size of Earth, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, we're space nerds, all right? We admit it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
come on, let us have this. Let us have this one. Let me have this. I'm begging you.
You know, oh my god. I just
What?
thought of something, and it's space related.
What
I'm
did you think of?
gonna butcher your name. Sorry about that. Zedvik says, Polly, why is Kirk better than Picard? Rant time. So, Weebo Jones and I have been looking for a debate, a puerile, if you will, a superficial topic: hamburgers or hot dogs, which is better? Cake or pie, which is better? And then we go into a table punchingly angry debate over it, where we just like no, fuck you, you know. If my ignorant opponent had the slightest idea of anything and could tell the difference between a hole in the ground and her asshole, she might know that cake was the we want to debate it out. like really, you know, we should do it. The Starfleet captains, Kirk versus Picard.
Does she know enough to do that?
It doesn't matter, because I'm gonna win.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what the subject is. I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win?
That's me. Yeah, and it's
All right. All right.
I'm kidding. I say that because Weebo Jones is a formidable intellect. I saw her debate Radio 1 and just, good God, do you remember that? The debate she had with Radio 1 back in the day? Over
who's Radio 1?
It was a guy that was arguing we was Kangs.
Was that
over
the dude that was like the guy that was like really just misinterpreting a bunch of ancient Egyptian shit?
Yes, that was it. Now, Weebo knew a few things about Egypt, a few things, but she did the deep dive on the information, knowing that on the history of the dynasties, knowing the debate was coming up. And it's still up. You can still go watch it. And it's like, wow, did she ever deep dive and inform herself on ancient Egypt, especially the various dynasties and the various invasions of the Hyksos and so on, and when the dynasties changed over. And because basically he was arguing Egypt was, and in history, a black nation, and always was, an African populated civilization. And she's like, no, that's not true. That's a completely inaccurate statement. You was not Kangs. And Jesus Christ, did she rip him to death. So I joke when I say, like, oh, I'm automatically going to win with Weebo. That would be half the fun. If I was going into something as lame as, like, hot dogs versus hamburgers, I would be doing a deep dive, because I'm going up against Jones, man. She would, like, come with some, do you know what's in a hot dog, Polly Dub? Well, let me inform you and alleviate your ignorance. Like, it would be awful. Like, you just... Anyway, Justin Wilson, thank you for the $1. Takai is such a weird, petty little man. He started going on about Shatner in space at 90 being a test subject, and how Shat is a poor example of his age, therefore not suited to such an experiment. What weird, petty little man. Justin Wilson, you just described that perfectly. If that's actually what he was saying, he was describing Shatner as a test subject of, like, old people going into space, and he was a poor example. Like, that's what you petty little fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Just let the man have this.
God damn it. What an asshole.
Sorry.
Ryan Walters, subject, best Twilight character. I wonder if Polly would win that debate. Best Twilight character. Well, Sexy Alice. Yeah, yeah.
right.
That's-
Nothing to debate.
What's to debate? Sexy Alice wins. Shit.
Right? Like Team Sexy Alice, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that is a real travesty of the whole Twilight thing. That was the obvious best partner for Bella, right there. Fucking Sexy Alice.
Oh, check this out. Hear sounds from Mars captured by NASA's Perseverance rover. You want to listen to Mars?
Ooh. Yes.
Because it's got an ultra thin atmosphere, so there is wind there, and they recorded the wind, and the recording sucked here. So I went to another website and found it. Let's listen.
Yeah, come on, gimme.
Here we go. There it is. I'm gonna stop the music here. That's wind on Mars.
Huh.
I'll tell you, that's a little chilling to me. That's cool.
It is. I mean, it kind of sounds like, wind blowing in a microphone, yeah, which is probably what it is anyway, but still, yeah.
That's literally all it is. It's just Martian wind blowing in a microphone, but it's Martian wind. Like, that's just...
Yeah, like, that's not Earth.
Yeah.
That's like another fucking planet.
I think that's pretty fucking cool.
There's like a low hum as well.
Yeah. I love it. Like you hear wind, like a low hum, and then you hear gusts, right? Like as it gets, like,
Fucking wild.
Yeah, that's sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, band.
Sounds Perseverance Mars rover driving. They actually have sounds of the Perseverance rover driving.
Oh yeah, or the Mars helicopter in flight. I never even noticed that.
Ah!
All right, band. Just be quiet for a second. Come on. Oh, you gotta download it. God damn it.
Ah.
I don't trust NASA with. Okay, let's hear. Okay. NASA's as it flies on Mars. Listen to it. All right, let's listen.
All right.
Sounds just like the regular wind. Is that all it's capturing? Oh, there it is down there. Thank you for the circle. I actually appreciate that. There it goes. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. It's different than the wind. Hee, look at it go.
Hey!
Yeah. And it's off.
Yeah.
And it's going to return? Let's see it return. Let's see it go back.
Does it go back?
No.
No? Okay.
Aw. Scientists made it easier to hear by isolating 84 hertz helicopter blade sound, reducing the frequency below 80 hertz and above 90 hertz, and increasing the volume of the remaining signal. Yeah, okay, fair enough. The blades are creating a sound just in that hertz range. Red wind sounds ominous, right?
It kind of does, yeah.
Well, this could be the newest video in my YouTube videos as a Cry for Help genre series.
But the sound of
it'll be
Mars?
8 hours of a screen so dark red you'd think it's black with the sounds of Mars wind.
All right.
Hundreds of people watched it, Far.
I know.
Did I tell you what
hilarious.
did I tell you what the average watch time was on that video?
What is the average watch time, Polly?
49 minutes.
49 minutes. People watch that. Oh my god.
The average watch
What
time
is wrong with you people?
What do you mean? It is a brilliant artistic expression.
What is wrong with you people? I'm sure the same people would like the same fucking like artsy videos you see in like art galleries and shit, where it's like just a video of like something sitting on a fucking table and that's all it is.
Why are you such a downer, Far? Jesus.
I don't know. I don't know.
And as a final thing, a final story before we close it up, we're going to talk about New Zealand's official wizard has been taken off the payroll.
Welcome.
Shut up. Watch Mojo.
Right.
Watch Mojo. That's what you attached to this
Watch
Huffington
Mojo?
Post. I should have fucking seen it.
Why? Okay.
It's just Huffington Post is a bunch of desperate scumbags, so of course they play videos by a bunch of desperate scumbags from Watch Mojo. There's our man. That's our boy.
There's a man.
Yeah. So he, Ian Brackenberry Channel, aka the Wizard, has been serving as the city's appointed necromancer since the olden days of 1998. Over the past decades, he has made a total of $368,000, or roughly $258,000 to provide acts of wizardry and other wizard-like services as a part of promotional work for the city of Christchurch. Makes perfect sense. Alec Baldwin speaks out after firing. Shut up.
No, fuck off. We're talking about the wizard now.
Yeah.
Not Alec Baldwin. The
Yes,
wizard of
and
New
here,
Zealand.
and here is the Wizard of New Zealand standing atop his
His ladder.
his ladder. I was going to say easel. That's clearly not an easel. Atop his ladder.
Yeah, it's
And we just want to
Yep.
talk about some of the things that he's done, because the man's gotten around and he's done great things. Do you know what the title of his autobiography is for?
what is it?
It's great. My Life as a Miracle.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, you are a miracle, man. It's a miracle that yeah, you were even paid by the New Zealand government, honestly.
He did cartography. The wizard produced an upside-down map using the Hobo Diver projection, which placed New Zealand and Australia at top center. Now, you might wonder what the Hobo Diver projection is. Well, he does kind of look like a hobo. But no, it's a way of taking... It's a way of taking a spherical thing and projecting it out where you can warp it such that you can warp it flat to give you a realistic look of what it looks like. Because as we could see from this projection, Australia is down at the bottom.
Yeah.
And
oh, ouch.
Well,
ouch.
Is it just me, or does South America look a little squished here? And so does Africa.
Yeah? Yeah, they do.
Huh. I do think he's nude under the robe, yes.
You don't think he's wearing anything?
Fuck, Australia's really big, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you just drop it over other places, like all of North America, for example. Like, fuck, Australia's pretty fucking big. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yeah, and you wonder why I don't really know how to say specific names of places on the East Coast. Like, look where I am compared to the rest of the country.
Lazy band didn't start playing again. Bastards.
God fucking damn it, man.
I paid you for the whole night, you fucks. In any case, the wizard. So he does public speaking, he does cartography, he documentaries. The Wizard of New Zealand, a QSM, directed by and Carlos includes interviews with the wizard, Mike Moore, and many others. Who the fuck's Mike Moore? He's a New Zealand politician. Among other topics, the documentary details the wizard's views that women cause wars through their shopping habits.
Fucking hell, dude.
What?
Wow.
Okay, women cause wars through their shopping habits, and then governments with monarchies are more stable. It was awarded the best short documentary at the Beijing International Film Festival, best film about real people, and the official of best fest, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, he does some public speaking though. He goes out to the square, as you can see there in that picture.
Yep. Right in
Yeah.
front of a cathedral there, or church. I don't know if it's a cathedral.
Yeah, Christchurch.
Oh, it is the Christchurch Cathedral. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to make a speech and you're a wizard, that's probably the place you're going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you've got a... Where do wizards live? Castles?
Towers?
Towers. Wizards live in towers. Yeah, it's not like he's got a tower to go to. So you might as well go to a church, I guess.
Yeah. Might as well.
The Wizard and the Commodore follows the subject on a trip to the Chatham Islands, about 900 kilometers east of mainland New Zealand. All right, let's see what the Chatham Islands are.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, they're just little guys.
Yeah.
Here, let's get a better look.
Ah!
I wonder what celebrity owns this.
Oh, God.
That's what, I mean, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio owns an island, right?
I know.
Total islands, there's 10 of them there. Okay, they must get pretty small. Their population is what? That's what I'm looking for. 663. God damn it! They've got more people than Christmas Island. I don't like that. Fuck.
I didn't realize this was a competition.
Look, Christmas Island is best island. We know this.
Well, alright. Well, they do have the crab rave.
They do, but they have the crab thing. Every year they all come there. And they've got Flying Fish Cove. The 63 people there love the AAA stream.
Uh-huh.
Remember
Yeah,
that? Remember
I'm
that
sure
time
people
for-
in the settlement really love the AAA.
It's fucking not you two. No, it's not the set. Google Maps identifies the fucking capital of Christmas Island as, quote, the settlement. It's called Flying
Yes.
Fish Cove, Google. Get your
Yeah,
shit
or
straight.
it's the settlement.
No, it's not the settlement. It has a name. It's insulting the
Yeah, the
63
settlement.
people that live there. Bastards.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay.
The Chatham Islands probably don't have a yearly crab migration to be proud of.
Maybe not, no. But they did get visited by a wizard, I hear.
Well, that's true. They did have a wizard show up there. And you
Right?
Western Australians are to blame. That's your principality, man. You should do more with it.
What do you mean?
Christmas Island.
Yeah, it's a
part of
detention
Western-
island. It's a detention center. There you go. I'm not even kidding. It actually does have a detention center on there. That's what we do with it.
Used to. It used to have a detention center on it.
No, it's still there.
No. That's just
No,
where,
it's still there.
Santa sends the bad elves in the off season.
Those bad elves he calls boat people. Got it.
So, do you remember that time we were watching really late night TV commercials from the 70s and we came across Guam television?
Yeah, that was weird. That was really fucking weird. But fascinating at the same time.
Yeah. Chat, they had... you know, like, it'll be Fox, Channel 7, and
just have a guy
Topeka,
holding up a
Kansas,
piece
or
of paper?
whatever. Yeah, it was just a whole... They didn't have any electronic ability to show Topeka, Kansas, or whatever the fuck across the screen, right? It was just a written sheet of paper that somebody with a fucking Sharpie had written Guam Channel 3 or whatever on it, was holding it
Yeah,
in
and they
front of
had,
the
like-
camera.
Yeah, and they had like the fucking like oh god, like the list of programs and the times and shit, right? On the card as well, and they're
Yeah.
just holding it up to the camera.
I love the idea of Guam television. Remember, that's the island that'll flip over if you put too many people on one side. Right? It's an American protectorate. We care about Guam. In the same way that Western Australians should care about Christmas Island, damn it. Yeah, we don't care. It's just there.
It kind of is, honestly.
You're like Britain with St. Helena. It's like, it's your property, it's your island. I know it's far away, but do something with it. Fuck.
Well, we are doing something with it. It's a detention center.
For Christ's sake. You know, and that brings us to the close of another Noir Bar. I hope all y'all enjoyed your time here. And you know what my favorite part of tonight's drink fest was?
What was it?
That Sinatra came by and joined us as he said he would.
Yes, that was fantastic. Yes, thank you, Sinatra, for coming by.
It really brought a highlight to the show, I have to say. What would we have done without him? Yeah.
Right.
So I would like to thank everybody who came and hang out with us. Everybody who came and hung out with us. If you're listening in the future, by all means, leave a comment below. That helps in the algorithm as much as a like does. By the way, if you haven't hit that like button already, give it a good one of those. And, you know, because, you know, more Noir Bar. It's not a bad thing. And we're going to do Noir Bar more regularly. You know how we figured that out? We said, hey, when should we... We said, hey, when should we do Noir Bar? When would be the best time? And we actually figured it out as opposed to just, like, randomly doing it.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't that tough, which is weird.
Right? It was just like, yeah, this time, that works. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because it made me think, you mean we could have done this months and months ago? And it's like,
yes! Yes!
And I admit, we were half an hour late from the start time that I mentioned, but whatever, I was napping.
It still happened.
It did happen.
It still happened. Like, honestly, like, it's just any point after, like, 12:30, it's fine. Really.
Yeah, right? It's Spectral Embryon's right. It's like Britain with Sealand. Now, Sealand, it is a little different because that is its own individual principality. It is a sovereign nation. It's a little different.
Yeah, and they were just trying to get people to recognize them as such. But, you know.
Well, technically, they were recognized by one country at one point. They held on to
They what?
Yeah. Because, because I forget what happened. I have to look into the detail of it. I want to do a mini documentary on Sealand. It's so fascinating to me. I mean,
God, it's so funny too.
People in boats showed up to try and take it from Roy and I forget his wife's name, and they whipped out their rifles and fired back at them, and they showed up armed to try and like forcibly take the platform from them. So they, you know, entered into a military engagement from people who tried to invade their borders, as a nation would. Like, that's the way they argued it. And then somebody was held kidnapped or something like that. I can't remember. It was a long time ago when I read it. But somebody from Switzerland or Norway or whatever, some politician asked Roy to do something for them. And they said, as the owner and person of this Sealand platform, can you do this thing for us? And he's like, that's it. Someone recognized us. That was it. So he called that
That's great. That's actually great.
So he counted it as a diplomatic request. And it's like, sure, yeah, why not?
As you should.
Right.
As you fucking should. Because that's like, yeah.
No, it was... yeah, Sealand's fascinating. We should look into it like next time. And it caught fire, unfortunately, a few years back, and then burned. And if you've never seen the inside of those pillars, the different living spaces that they have all the way down, I think a lot of people think that Sealand is the top platform of the two pillars and the little house that's on top of it. And it's like, no, that little house shack structure is just the helicopter landing port control room, if you know what I mean. The living spaces are in those giant cement cylinders all the way down, multiple floors of them. And it's cool, like, and inside of them you hear like the whooshing of the waves constantly. It's interesting. So, in any case, I'd like to thank everybody who came and hung out with me tonight. I'd like to thank Far for keeping me company at the bar, and Drunkle for stumbling in for a few minutes. And most of all, I'd like to thank everybody who tipped the bartender, because it is greatly and sincerely appreciated. And I didn't use the graphics a single fucking time, but I have graphics that... graphic. Hold on, there it is.
Hey.
Yay, with smoke and everything. Tip the bartender, and I truly appreciate everybody who did. So, thank you for coming, and we'll be back I don't know, sometime in the middle of the week or probably next weekend, I would assume. Next weekend, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Maybe.
All right. Well, there it is.
Hopefully.
So as we always say about this time after last call, you don't got to go home. You just got to get the hell out of here.